Hey guys, Sarah from Aaron's Outdoor, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of this Berkley Choppo right here, which is basically just a copy of the very popular River to Sea Whopper Plopper, which is a topwater bait that works really well and I've used a ton before and caught a ton of fish on. So I wanted to try out this Choppo. I definitely don't think you can have a review of a lure without first fishing with it. So that's what the beginning of this video is going to be. I went out this morning, tied it on, caught quite a few fish, so that'll be at the beginning of this video, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about what I think are the pros and cons of this lure, and I'll also compare it to the River to Sea Whopper Plopper. So anyway, here's the fishing from this morning. I was originally doing a video with swim baits, so I may mention that I'm fishing with swim baits a few times, but I actually won't. So anyway, here is the fishing from this morning.
We got one. There we go. Okay, well, if I'm catching this easily on topwater, it's going to be hard to throw those swim baits. There we go, first little fish. Didn't take long. That was like my second cast, I think. Alright, well, I might have to throw a little bit more topwater. So the swim baits are definitely going to be in this video, but maybe just not yet. And I wanted to try out this little Berkley Choppo. It's kind of a copy of the Whopper Plopper that I got actually during the Spring Classic sale at Bass Pro. There we go, first fish of the day. Not very big, but I'll take him. Got one. As soon as they hit the water. They do that sometimes with this Whopper Plopper. Very well, I guess it's a Berkley Choppo with this Whopper Plopper knockoff. Even though it's kind of like a knockoff, it's supposed to have... Oh, he got off, dang it. Well, oh well. That shows a lack of quality almost, I feel like. Because I don't know if that would have come off on the Whopper Plopper hooks. Well, yeah, this thing might not be quite as high quality, but as I was saying that even though it's kind of a knockoff, it's supposed to have like a different sound than the Whopper Plopper. But oh well. Ooh, got one. There we go. Dude, did he get off? Oh, that's gonna annoy me a lot. Wow. That guy jumped way out of the water for this thing. Got one. There we go. Didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh, that is the third fish that's come off. Dude, I don't know about these Berkley Choppo hooks. I mean, I thought I got a decent hook set on him. There's one. Stay on, buddy. Stay on. If this fish comes off, I'm gonna be annoyed. Gosh, there we go. All right, well, I've had 5 fish. Well, I've actually had 7 hits on this, but 2 of them were like tiny, so I'm not surprised they didn't get hooked. But 3 of them, I mean, I caught one of them. The other 3 definitely should have gotten hooked, I think. And one of them did, or a couple of them did. They just came off. All right, there we go. Second fish of the day. Took a little while. I do like this Berkley Choppo so far, except for the fact that the hooks, I don't know, I feel like I definitely should have landed a few more of those fish, but oh well, second fish of the day. He's gonna drop. Got one. There we go. Stay on fish. In the boat. There we go. Third fish of the day. Alright, well, I've had 2 in a row that I've hit that I've gotten now, so it's a little better. Well, I came out here to film a video fishing with some swim baits, but then they just started biting this, so. Alright, only little guys so far, but I will take another fish. And yeah, that's definitely another small one, but this lake has a lot of small ones, but oh gosh. The reason I reacted so much is because actually less than a year ago, I had a rod fall in this lake and I had to swim to the bottom to get it. So I'm kind of scared of rods falling in the water. But anyway, another fish. There we go, got him. Another one. I think that was my next cast. Ooh. Alright, okay. He's only hooked once. He was hooked twice, I think. But he shook the other hook off. Alright, we're getting on him today now. But they're not that big. It'd be nice to get a big one in the mix here. All right, another one. This is probably the smallest one of the day. He's an aggressive little dude. There we go, right next to the bank, right where he should be. This might be a little bit nicer. He's not that big, but I'll take him. Boom. There we go. No, he's not much bigger at all, but he's one of the better ones. And man, that was a pretty nice cast. I was real close to the bank, casted right next to the bank, so it would have gone right along the bank this whole way, but there was one right over there where I casted. And now I think we've caught 5 fish now, I think, so this is pretty good. So even though I had 3 fish in a row that I lost in this thing, I've now caught 4 fish in a row on it, so that is a better sign for these hooks. Oh. So even though these hooks don't seem quite as good as the Whopper Plopper hooks, they're definitely fairly high quality. They're like a lot higher quality than you would find on Strike King hard baits. They're actually not that bad, but they may be worth an upgrade. Got him. I kind of did a late hook set on that, but sometimes you want to wait a second. There we go. Another little guy. So the best tip I have for you, for anyone watching this video, is if you're ever fishing a bait like this, you want to cast as close to the bank as possible, and ideally you want to cast, parallel to the bank so you can bring it across the bank, which is, usually fairly easy to do if you're bank fishing. If you're on like a kayak or boat like me, you probably want to get close to the bank and cast parallel to the bank, which right then I wasn't really that close to the bank, but I casted right up next to the bank, and there did happen to be a fish right there. Oh, shoot. Okay, oh wow, that is dangerous. Phew, it came out pretty easily. Except now it's over there. Oh, and he got stuck in my leg. All right, number 6, another little guy. It'd be great. I mean, these little guys, they still attack this thing like crazy, but it would definitely be nice to get a big one. Got him. Oh, he got off. Dang it. Okay, that one I think I should have had, because I did a pretty decent pullback, decent hook set. I don't know, the hooks aren't amazing, but sometimes they just don't hit it right. But I think I should have had that one.
Okay, so after watching me fish for that lure, you can probably already guess what my number 1 complaint with this Berkley Choppo is, and that would definitely have to be the hooks. So I didn't show every single hit in this video, but I had 15 total fish hit this lure, and I only caught 6 of those. I had at least 8 of them on, maybe 9, or yeah, at least 9 of them on that got off. But anyway, here's the Whopper Plopper in my right hand, here's the Choppo in my left, but as you can see, the hooks are a little bit different. The Berkley Choppo seem to be a slightly lighter wire than the Whopper Plopper, but I think the Berkley Choppo is just not quite as strong as the Whopper Plopper, not quite as sharp, so I think that's one downside to this Berkley Choppo in comparison to the Whopper Plopper. And the other main kind of difference I noticed between the Choppo and the Whopper Plopper was the little tail. And what I mean by tail is this thing right here. So it might be kind of hard to tell. Actually, I think you can see pretty easily there. But on the Choppo, it's bent. It's like curved a lot more than it is on this Whopper Plopper here. So the Whopper Plopper is just kind of flat there on the end, but the Choppo, it's really bent back right there. So that's going to give it a bit of a different sound, and I think the sound actually sounded really good. It actually sounds pretty good. So as you can see there, the sound on this Choppo definitely sounded pretty good, I thought. I think it's probably a little bit louder than the Whopper Plopper, which is kind of what you want. You can draw fish from farther away, I would think. So you may be wondering, would I recommend this lure to you after using it today? And I think my answer to that question would definitely have to be yes. Despite the fact that the hooks kind of seem like lower quality, you have to keep in mind that it's actually $3 cheaper than the Whopper Plopper. This bait only retails for $10, the Whopper Plopper retails for $13. So with that extra $3, you could probably replace the hooks and have a bait that's very comparable to the Whopper Plopper. And even without those new hooks, this is very comparable to the Whopper Plopper already. It's very similar. I think I'll definitely be using this lure as well as the Whopper Plopper in the future. So overall, I think I definitely really like this lure after using it today. It's very similar to Whopper Plopper, but I still think it's a great lure that could be a good addition to your tackle box. So if you want to pick it up, I'll have a link for it down below in the description. And the one I was using today was the 90mm in the bone color. So I just kind of like that smaller size, and the bone color is just kind of a white color, and it pretty much works in every water clarity. So anyway, that's what I was using today, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, or you found it helpful, make sure to leave a like below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch you guys on the next video, and as always, thanks for watching.